Hello, hello. A microphone, check, microphone. Had a computer update. Can you hear me out there? Sometimes when my computer updates, my mic stops working. Looks like we're good. We're late on the bell. Can we hear the bell? Ding, 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 ding. Market opened about 2 minutes ago. Apparently, PPI data came in hot. People are super excited right now. We'll probably have to do a poll today. Do the old poll or the bottoms in. Like to see how sentiment is after this nice little fat little pop Bitcoin and crypto had yesterday. It was a crazy move, huh? I joked around in the Discord that I'm gonna make a clickbait title. Man, some of these titles, a lot of these YouTubers still use. You're being tricked. Are we still really using "you're being fooled, you're being tricked"? Come on. I mean, Jonathan in the house. Hey-o, how you doing, brother? You're being tricked, Jonathan. Don't be fooled. All right, let's start a poll. Do you think the bottom's in now? Do you think the crypto bottom is in now? We've been asking this from time to time. Generally, more than 50% of the people say no, the bottom's not in. Why do you got to get so defensive, Jonathan? You mentioned Singularity when it was 5 cents. Maybe. I've known about Singularity.net for some time. I've never really deep dived it, and I've never really but because for me, as CryptoVisor would say, my investment thesis has been how does it go? Buy the store selling the shovels. So I've been building my bags in Cardano, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, and some Atom, but I've been looking for good plays. So when you were mentioning Singularity at 5 cents, it was way too risky for me. You might have even been the chap that told me it was on Ethereum, right? I thought it was 100%, but I think a lot of FOMO about oh yeah, there is definitely a lot of that. So like I think there's a lot of FOMO left when it comes to AI. And I think AI is going to definitely pave the future. Like, for example, Nunet, and we'll take a look at Nunet. We're mostly going to be looking at Nunet today, which is a spinoff of Singularity. I don't know if these are going to be layer 2 or Hydra heads or how all this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure about a lot of this. All I know is I started deep diving. I've been accumulating some Nunet, and I started really deep diving into Nunet last night, and my mind was freaking blown. The conversation can get a little heavy today with some technical terms that are going to be way over most of your heads, if not all of your heads. And I don't mean that as an insult, because we're going to be talking about some kind of high-level networking stuff that I'm highly skilled in. And some of it's like, man, I didn't even know this shit existed. For example, yesterday, I learned IPv8 existed. And I'm like, what? What? Are you kidding? What? IPv8? We still can't even get IPv6 rolled out. Anyway, let's see what's going on in the markets first. Let's talk about this crypto move. Then we can start talking about some Cardano, some Nunet, some Singularity. If you don't want to stick around, long story short, I plan on buying some Nunet, some Singularity.net. I'm not talking crazy amounts like $50 here, $100 there. I'm more excited on Nunet right now, and I kind of want to go back and deep dive into Akash. Akash is a similar product over on Cosmos. Farnswoggle P. Horsetooth was here, he'd be raising the roof. But and then products like Render are coming out, and it's some of the stuff hasn't made sense to me in the past, but I'm starting to put some pieces of the puzzle together, and my mind is beginning to get more and more blown. And I could see a huge market for decentralized computing and like GPU rendering. I was kind of thinking in the past, like, how do you do decentralized GPUs? Like, you can't video game off that. Well, there's a lot of things you can do with GPUs that don't have to do with video games. Anyway, let's pop on over to the desktop. Casca in the house. Heyo, how you doing, sister? Is NTX new to ADA? Yeah, they're a spin-off of Singularity, and they started on Ethereum, and they launched on Ethereum and Cardano. We'll get into it a bit. I'm by no means an expert at like all their launch details and all that, but it's fairly newish. I don't know when the token exactly got released, but it's been on the come up. What the hell is going on with Radiant? Radiant is my big Arbitrum play. I should have just went all in GMX, to be honest, but all right. Actually, let's see what's going on in the stack market real quick. PPI data came out. Put a little damper on our crypto rally. Putting a little damper on the stock market. I think this is going to be one of those, like, it comes out, it's going to head fake you for a day, 24, 48 hours, and then we're going to go back off to the races. 67% of the people still say no, the crypto bottom's not in. Man, Capo is getting a lot of heat in the Discord. I don't know if there's a link to the Discord in the YouTube. Let's see. Check out my Rumble. No. All right, I'll need to get a Discord link in there. Let's do that real quick. Put it in the chat. I always forget how to do this. Who is this sexy mofo? Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? I just assumed. Do you like Cardano, Ricky? I thought Jonathan was asking that. What you like Cardano, Ricky? I forget if you're a hater, a lover. Are you involved in Cardano? It's fairly new. And I'm very impressed with the stuff I've been reading on their website. A lot of their blogs, their team is fully doxed. All their materials is very well written out. All right, let's get this stock market shit over. E-mini S&P down 50. That's a pretty decent sized down move. NASDAQ down. I mean, a second ago, the NASDAQ was down 220. Now it's only down 180. So don't call it a comeback. Maybe we're going to have another crazy reversal today and end up back towards the moon. Wouldn't surprise me. Bonds down almost a full point. 24 ticks at 125. Bonds go down, rates go up. Not good for the good kids. We got gold, $1,841. Probably the man. Could you imagine being in Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin in 2020 at like 60,000, and then it goes down to like 15,000, and right now it's at 25,000. And let's say Bitcoin doesn't have a 4-year cycle. Let's say we have a crypto savvy 10-year bear market. It peaks at like 30, 40,000, then goes back down and goes back up. And then come 2030, it gets back up to about 60,000. How annoyed would the entire planet be on something like that? Well, that's what's been happening to gold, Peter Schiff. How do you like them apples, bitch? All right. Silver, $21 down 10 cents. Recently seen a high as 24 something. Hopefully, I know Jeremy Lefebvre bought a bunch of silver. I think he was down quite a bit. Hopefully he got out of that shit. Like, I don't know why the hell they can't get that guy to buy Ethereum, but he'll go buy silver. He has always said in the past, it's the financial education, bro. I like that guy for the most part. He's like, oh, I don't believe in gold and silver. And then all of a sudden he buys silver, and he's like, that's the same reason he doesn't like Bitcoin and blah. Bro, wake the hell up and go buy a fat ass bag of Ethereum and Bitcoin. Jonathan says he loves Cardano, but only have like 10K. Your big bags are Ethereum and Bitcoin, and you got some smaller bags and some stuff like Gala, don't you? I know. I think most. Oh, and you like 50% stocks too, right? All right. Crude oil. Oh man, I saw $50. I wish. Crude oil, $80 a barrel. Tesla down $2. It looks like this. We'll see. Tesla's on an incredible tear, by the way. All right, let's pop on over to the crypto markets. Let's see what's going on. Like Stacy's mom, Bitcoin 24,368. Like I said, I was joking around. I'm gonna make a little clickbait title. This is the real reason Bitcoin pumped. Short squeeze, guys and gals. It's not that hard to figure. It was a short squeeze. Same thing happens at the top. At the top, a lot of idiots like to go long, 10x, 50x, 100x long. And then that's why you get these crazy candles to the downside. They get wrecked by big money coming in and saying, oh, this is easy pickings. Well, the same shit's happening now. A lot of idiot retail traders keep trying to short. Capo, for example. A lot of people worried about Capo. He did tweet this morning. Oh, Capo, no changes. I'm not buying. What is interesting, I will say, is I thought this Don Crypto guy and Capo were friends. Oh, wait, am I thinking of someone else? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Anyway, Don Capo is this other, Don Crypto. Those who defend Crypto Capo and say he's humble, blah, blah. His shtick is absolutely 100% certain calling. Yeah, so I don't know if I agree with that. He's more like, he's not saying he's 100% sure that it's going to 12K. He's 100% sure in his skills to come up to a conclusion, right? He's always said until invalidated, right? So this a little bit, no maybes, no stop losses, no inevitable. No, he has maybes. If he doesn't use stop losses, good for him. Neither do I. Stop losses should be illegal. They're criminal. IMO, not financial advice. Stop losses get you stopped out. Stop loss hunting. Like invest in amount you can afford to lose the whole thing, I guess. I don't know. Don't do leverage. Do hedging. I don't know what to tell you. No, of course he has invalidations. To 750K, mostly new followers. Yes. 1,000,000%, 99% of his 99.99969% of his followers are not noobs. They're noobs and idiots. Don't go out there. What do I always preach over here? Make your own decisions. Do your own research. Make your own decisions. Hold only yourself accountable. It's not that hard to make money in investing. Actually, it's super freaking hard. It's easy. The process, the steps, the standard operating procedure is easy, but your brain gets in your way, right? Like all you got to do is invest disposable income and invest. Oh, here we go with Tom. Invest disposable income, invest income you've already considered lit on fire. Don't invest $2,000 because you need to double it to go to a trip to Hawaii. Don't mortgage your house and invest YOLO into Shiba Inu. Don't take a loan out from a loan shark. Don't have high credit card debt. You need to have disposable income and not effing care. And most people aren't in that position. You're hearing all these stats. Like 60% of people making six figures living a paycheck to paycheck. Well, first of all, that story is probably a lot of the shit you hear is just, they asked 30 people or targeted, whatever, right? Obviously, there's a lot of people out there struggling. A lot of people are dipping into their 401ks, blah, 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 blah. If you want to be successful investing, don't set yourself up for failure. Don't be investing when you're working at Taco Bell and you have a car payment of $1,100 and a house payment of $2,500. You already set yourself up to go broke. You get my point? Go out there and first invest in yourself, get the skills to make money, get some money set aside, don't have credit card debt, buy a house maybe. Like I'm not an expert. I bought a house in 2009 at the bottom. Now I have a lot of equity. You go out and buy a house right now, it could be 5 or 10 years before it's equity, right? So I don't know what to tell you on that one. Maybe you can find a good deal somewhere. I almost made a really bad joke about Palestine, Ohio. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, let's get back off my soapbox and see what's going on in crypto. Bitcoin 24,300, pushing 25,000. We need to break this this little yellow line right here. We break this little yellow line right here. I mean, I'm bullish in the short term. The poll's still 67%. The bottom's not in. 3 votes. 1 says yes. I'm beginning to think well, I'll tell you right now, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the bottom's in, and I wouldn't be surprised if the bottom's not in. If I had to pick, I would probably pick the bottom's in. In order for a new bottom to get in, I think it would take some like borderline black swan events. Now, do I think we are going to go back down? Of course I do. My current theory, I mean, I thought we were going down to the house, right? I'm finally starting to think the bottom's in. Do I think this is a bear market rally? Do I think there's going to be a pullback? Yeah, I think there's going to be a pullback. Still, we need to get above this. This is the more recent lower high, but then we got more to get past. So I'm kind of thinking we are going to go above this, back test it, and start moving up and go into the 30,000s. But we can go all the way up to like 32,000 and right before it and start going down, and it's still really a higher low, right? Or all the way up to 48,000. It's not out of the question for Bitcoin to go to 45,000. You're going to think I'm nuts right now, but it is not. We are a long ways away from the halving. Please don't make me remind you of this every day. The last time Bitcoin bull run did not happen until 5 or 6 months. I'm talking the big pop. Did not happen until 5 or 6 months after the halving. We are like 14 months away from the halving, 15 months, something like that. Let's see, March. Is it in May or is it in April? It's at least a year away, right? 18 months away from the big pop. So it wouldn't be out of the question for us to go up to 45,000 and then down to 12 over the next 18 months. Wouldn't be out of the question. Ricky says, Savvy predicting something big is going to happen to bring down the market. One of the great thing about people predicting shit, they just have to highlight when they're right. Who was I listening to? Jordan Cameron this morning. I watch him from time to time. I've barely been watching any crypto lately. And he's like, I'll give BitBoy credit. He called the bottom was in. Well, he said the bottom wasn't in for a while, and then he flip-flopped. So he would have been right either way. I'm right either way because I tell you, I don't know. I'm definitely right. I'm more right than anyone out there. I don't know. You don't know. You can guess. You can predict. That's how markets work. You make a prediction, you bet on a move, and then you go for it. If you're good at it, you buy Bitcoin, you buy Ethereum, you buy Cardano, blah, 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 blah. When it's low, work, right? You got to be out of your freaking mind if you don't think Bitcoin and Ethereum especially are going to see new all-time highs. So it's a lot closer to the bottom than it is the top. This is when you buy. But no, a lot of idiots are out there shorting it, and that's why it's popping. So that's why it definitely won't surprise me to see it go back down. Bitcoin's been here. I mean, Bitcoin popped not too long ago to 24,500. This was on February 3rd, 13 days ago. Lasted for a day and then went all the way back down to 20,000. The end of the world was coming. Anyway, let's move on. Ethereum 1680. It did brush with 1700. That seemed to be a bit of a, this whole 25,000 handles a bit of a resistance for Bitcoin, really like 24.6. You can see a lot of closes around the 20, well, that's Ethereum. See a little bit of support and resistance right here around 24.2 actually. And then basically around the same 24.5 right here. Ethereum seems to be like, now we're at basically a triple top. I mean, a local, well, more like, that's a double top right there. Double tops mean we're going back down, usually, right? Isn't that what you bet? What the hell just happened? Why did I say that? Oh, double top right here on the wicks. But right here off the wicks, it looks like we're right above support at like 1680. So we'll see how that plays out. Cardano. It struggles at 40 cents. It's been above 40 cents before. It didn't hold. There are upwards trend lines and all this stuff that does seem to be coming back to it. Ethereum came pretty much close back down to it. Now it's moving way up. So is it going to come back down? Maybe. ADA, same thing. Atom, I mean, same thing. You can draw a trend line there. Atom's been really impressive since last year. The bottom in Atom was in December. Bitcoin, was that the same time? Yeah, I guess it was November. But it stayed there for a while. Stayed there well into like January, where Atom started moving up and never really stopped since then. What the hell happened here? Was there a shake and bake in Atom yesterday? Did people get shaken out? A scam wick down? All right, let's get this moving so we can get to Nunet. Radiant, 21 cents. That's my... Can we get a... That's my big DeFi play over on Arbitrum right now. Something seems to be up with their app. Ergo. I like me some Ergo. I got some Ergo. About $600 worth. LCX. LCX definitely on our watch list. That's a big one for retro. Osmosis. I got a little Osmosis. I'm yield farming over on Osmosis. I'd love me some Atom. Let's see. Atom, I have 344 staked. We claimed yesterday. In the last 24 hours, I've earned 1/5 an Atom. So I'm earning one Atom every 5 days. Can you imagine Atom when it's the price of Bitcoin? Some of you will get that inside joke. All right, there's a Kosh. That's a Nunet competitor. Osmosis, staking 500. It's not a huge amount. But I'm earning free Osmosis. Osmosis was $10, $11 in the bull run. Can you imagine when Osmosis gets to $10 again? That $500 is going to be $5,000. Now let me blow your mind. Can you imagine when Osmosis is the price of Bitcoin? Oh my goodness. All right, let's move on. Polkadot, boring as hell. Solana, DeFi, Matic. I made a mistake, boys and girls, on Matic. I got corrupted by using Matic and not liking it. I got corrupted by hearing about Matic too much. Shut the hell up about Matic. Man, this thing's a banger. I should have went all in Matic. This thing is just continuing to go through the roof. Like, yeah, do you buy Matic now? Shit's up. Almost 100%. 87%. Continues to bang. What's its all-time high? That's another thing. Like our crypto, like its all-time high is only a 2x from here. So I would not be surprised, and I said this yesterday, I would not be surprised to see Matic hit like 100 billion market cap if we had a really strong bull run. It's only like 10 billion right now, so that could be a 10x. Matic $10, Matic $13. You can stake Matic. You can earn free Matic. I don't know. If you look at what's going on over there, though, chain. Let's see. What is chat? What is it? DeFi. What's their TVL? Polygon 1.73 billion. Man, that's rookie numbers. Are you kidding me? Avalanche has more TVL. Explain that to me. Aave, $500 million. I'm surprised. Like, who the hell's using Aave on Matic? What the like? The only reason you use Aave is to short. Maybe leverage long, short and leverage long. It's not to earn. I like Balancer. Yeah, Quick Swap. Matic is there ain't nothing. This is no, can't do it. All right, BNB. I hate BNB. AVAX. AVAX is a scam. Quant 143, looking pretty good. Render, man, we should have bought Render on that dip. $1.32. We could have got it for $1.32 like 4 days ago. ICP, yeah. ICP, yeah, you know me. This is one of CryptoVisor's. He bought it just because BitBoy won't shut up about it. Sandbox, meh. ApeCoin, meh. Link, meh. Aptos, meh. Near, big fat meh. Gala, meh. Arweave, love some Arweave. Phantom, huge meh. Fraudora, continuing to have some weird shit going on. Clayton, the huge garbage chain Clayton, meh. And Harmony One. Not gonna lie, I should have yellowed into Harmony One at 1 cent. Put my entire net worth, double mortgaged my house. Some Harmony validator sold his house and went all in Harmony One. Be quite honest, that's probably why it's popping. I mean, there ain't shit going on over there either. All right, let's move on to Nunet and Agix. Agix is Singularity.net, an AI play over on Cardano. Dr. Bill Gortz or something. I'm sorry, I probably got his name way wrong. Something Gortz. All right, it's Dr. Gortz. We'll just call him Dr. Gortz. Is it something like that? Anyway, I am in their Discord. I am paying attention to their Discord. I did go through this blog, and this really is what got me. I bought some of this last week just to yield farm it because it has really good yield farming rates on MinSwap. And you can earn free, the whole AI play. They're working on an open AI, a free open source ChatGPT type thing, which could be huge in the future. They're doing cloud computing, machine learning GPUs, and a lot of cool stuff going on over there. So it's only, and I say only, it's inflated, right? It's had a good little push with all this AI stuff, but it's still super cheap. So I'm going to be dollar cost averaging into this a bit. I might get involved in their funding FISO, their funding ISO. They're giving away free Nunet with that too. The earn drop is halted, I believe, at the moment, but basically, kind of like I'm doing on Teddy Swap, I delegate to one of their SPOs and they give you free Teddy Swap. Teddy Swap, they're having an NFT drop tomorrow. I've thought about it. I don't plan on buying one. I'm not really that bullish on Teddy Swap. They say they're just going to be a stablecoin DEX. I don't believe that for a second. Right now, what are they going to just have one pool? The JED? IUSD, and they'll, I don't know, there's Mahan out there, and I think another one, but and how much interest can you give on a stable pool? Are they going to try cryptos like curves? Or are they really going to start doing and adding some other things in like other pools, right? And if that, but if they can, I'm down. I am definitely down for, first of all, TVL's got to come in on the stable coins. The stable coins in Cardano is laughable right now. It really needs to come flooding in. Hopefully USDA is a banger. Hopefully USDA will be added to some sexes. Hopefully we can get the JED added to some real sexes. You know, Binance or Coinbase or Gemini. Oh no, Tom. Cardano was protected because they weren't on Gemini and exposure to FTX. Give me a freaking break. It didn't, I mean, first of all, Cardano was listed. Oh, they said Gemini. Coinbase or Cardano is listed on Coinbase, and that's quite usually where I buy my Cardano. Inside jokes are no fun when you're the only one in on. Oh, the inside joke is every now and then I'll start saying, could you imagine if the price of such and such coin is the price of Bitcoin? It's the most ridiculous statement ever. So anyway, what were we talking about? We were talking, way to throw me off, Casca. Oh, we were talking about MinSwap, Nunet, market caps. Let's look at the market cap of Nunet. NTX. Number 475, it's 0.08 cents. Once the FISO fires back up, I think people are going to start buying this token and it'll pop the price a bit. Circulating supply, 500 million. Max supply, 1 billion. Fully diluted valuation right now, if all the coins went out there, this would be an $87 million market cap. It's currently sitting at 46, and it was like 39 yesterday. So the price is up a little, I guess. Agix is getting Agix is, I don't understand. I think the Agix, someone's got the Agix market cap right. This sitting at 92, saying it's a $500 million market cap. Either this is wrong or this thing is way overvalued. This thing is not worth $500 million. I'm sorry. AG is recently hard forked to Agix, the old blah blah blah. All right, that's great. And again, this is on Ethereum right now, but it's also on Cardano. I don't know if it's in a transition. It's going to be in both places. How do they keep is it just all Oracle? I don't know. If we look at it over here, I think TapTool says Agix is only worth like 63 million. What is it? $500 million or 63 million? I need answers. Let's see. NTX is only worth 35 million over here. That sounds about right. That's pretty close to what's on CoinGecko. Anyway, when you look at this coin, when you look at their website, again, like I said, I started deep diving. I was pretty impressed with it. They got this. I started reading this white paper. As we move forward, they're going to be doing the alpha, public alpha. Let's see. We will launch public alpha with decentralized GPU for machine learning. I didn't know what ML was. I had to Google that shit, right? Use case, which was funded by Project Catalyst Fund 8 with external stakeholders, blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, work is still being carried out on our decentralized SPO use case, Cardano. Nunet will enable SPOs to run Cardano nodes on community provision hardware. Increasing resilience, aiding decentralized. So what I think they're talking about is people, can you imagine, and this is what kind of started blowing my mind. Can you imagine you start providing hardware to Nunet or Akash or whatever, somebody, You supply the hardware, you can become AWS, right? So obviously, this probably isn't something I'm going to be able to pull off in California or if there's some people in Texas, right? They might have like some Bitcoin miners going on. They might start supplying some decent hardware to Nunet, start getting paid to be a cloud provider, right? You might have one person over here with 8 computers, another person over here with just 2 computers, one person. I'm just kind of theorizing, right? I don't know where this is going to go. Providing storage, are they going to modularize it? Are they going to just do GPU and CPU and someone else is going to be the storage provider, right? How is the security? Is it all secured on the blockchain? Can we do away with firewalls, or we're still going to have firewalls? I don't know, man. My mind's starting to get blown, right? Anyway, I'm not going to read through this whole thing. They talk about one of our main problems is the unreliability caused by multiple layers of communication and relay nodes. For instance, the VM created by the computer provider. So you say you spin up Linux to run a Cardano node on to me, I'm providing computers to Nunet. DMS behaves as if it's behind a symmetric net. DMS. See, you guys got way too many freaking acronyms in here, and I don't know what the hell DMS is. DMS and AWS. Database migration service? Is that what they're talking about? Not sure. DMS behaves it maybe. Symmetric NAT. Most of you noobs don't know what NAT is, or the firewall because of the virtual allows for the VM to have an internet, blah, blah, blah. So they're working on this problem. NAT is network address translation, where IPv4, I don't want to spend too much time on this because you'll start falling asleep. And I don't even know if I can explain it to you plebs. But there's not enough IPv4 addresses on the internet. So they have to use what's called NAT and RFC19 IP address schemes. So I could have like a 10.0.0.1 IP on my computer. And you can too, because it's network address translated behind your WAN IP. And that's how they've gotten around the IP addressing problem. So companies with thousands of computers, they're all behind a private and a public. So they have all their private NAT IPs that come out firewall, and then the internet sees all those thousands of PCs as whatever the WAN IP is on the firewall, right? IPv6 does away with that, but the internet is still migrating to IPv6. But IPv6, there's enough IPs to give everything on the planet an IP. Every computer. You can't even create enough devices, right? You can give them to. I can give an IP address to every allergy medication out there, to every refrigerator, to every microwave, to every can of soda. You can put a wireless chip on a can of soda. You get the point, right? What really blew my mind as I was going through this, there's an IPv8, and IPv8 is going to play a big role it's another overlay that's going to play a big role in blockchain and all this machine learning and decentralized GPU and CPU, right? So like I said, the more and more I go down this, the more and more I don't see this. Like, these are real smart people doing this stuff. I will say real quickly, I might start, I've been also deep diving into Celestia more and more. If Parnswoggle were here, he would definitely get a boner. I'm somewhat surprised why he's such a big fan of Celestia, but then I'm not, because it really doesn't have anything to do with Cosmos. But at the same time, CryptoCito won't shut up about it. So what's the function of iCup? I cup these nuts? Like, what are you doing to me, Ricky? Is that a these nuts joke? I cup these nuts? That's the only thing that makes sense to me. You got to get up earlier in the morning to fool me. Although I will say, Chill Baggins got me last week. Like, are you trying to get me to? Because I cup these nuts is the only thing that comes to mind. Come on, Ricky. 33% now think the bottoms. Oh wait, that vote hasn't changed. You're making me. So you kind of win if it's I cup these nuts. What is I cup? A lame joke told. I cup. Spell I cup. What? Right. ICUP. Oh, ICUP. Oh, yeah, that is definitely. Yeah, that one. I remember that one back. I like I cup these nuts better. All right. You should have said spell IC. Spell I cup. Yeah, you blew it. You blew the joke. All right. Anyway, let's see. Remaining issues. Lib2. Cardano. I did put this link in the description. Some Cardano blockchain integration issues that they're working on. DevOps. Review and deploy stage. We just Googled this database migration. I don't think that's what that is. Decentralized migration service. I'm not sure. Oh, it does have Oracle in here and some other DB shit. Maybe that is what that is. Decentralized, blah, blah, web app, blah, blah, other issues. Nunet is hiring. I think we looked at this yesterday. They need some token guys. I was looking at some of their other links. One of these other links led me to like the whole IBV8 thing, which again, just really blew my mind. Here's a really good put together paper about their Catalyst funding, I think. Yeah, Catalyst full proposal. I'm very impressed with this. They talk about the current status. Nunet can provide alternatives to cloud-based dedicated host solutions based on the this is some full-on research here, business plan type shit. Very impressed with this. DigitalOcean has 20% of Cardano nodes, Amazon 15, Google 13, Hetzner, never heard of that, 8. They provide the source. Let's see. Cardano network has 2 levels: remote nodes, passively relaying nodes on the internet, and node processing running on a single computer. So this is the stuff they want to provide. They even got some stuff going on, like they want to hire someone for 7 months and only pay them $4,000 a month. Man, where are they hiring these people? Technical project lead, $4,000 a month. How many hours? Like, I wouldn't get out of bed for $4,000 a month. Maybe over I don't know where they're hiring these people. This might be a lot of money. Security engineering, back-end development. They need 2 people for $3,000 a month. Blockchain development, Plutus only getting. Well, I'm not going to go learn Plutus if I'm only going to make $3,000 a month. I think you must need to be living over in India or somewhere. No offense to India. They're on the come up. Are they getting tokens too? Are they getting paid in tokens? Or is this actual cash? I mean, you can get paid in tokens and immediately sell it and still get it, I guess. Risk analysis and migration. I was, because this is one of the first things that popped to my mind. Yeah, this sounds like great technology, but what if all the hardware sucks? And they talk about this. Too few computers. The network doesn't contain enough compute providers, or because there's substantial requirements, right? So they do talk about that being one of the risk and how to, and let's see, mitigation. Let's see. So the structure will be implemented wherein the SPO pays a monthly rate of NTX to the compute. This weekend, I think I'm going to go find my computer where the hard drive died. Man, that thing's got a good CPU on it, good hard drive on it. I'm going to fire it up. They have an application where you can be on their test net. I'm going to fire up that, provide the application and play around with it. Kind of see, like, if I hear that GPU spinning up and getting really hot, that shit's getting disconnected real quick because my PG&E, my PG&E bill will go through the roof. They talk about Nunet is a spinoff project. Oh, incubated. So it's being incubated by Singularity.net. It's not a bunch of devs saying fsingularity.net, we're going to go do our own thing. Founded. Oh, this is some hot shit right here, boys and girls. It's been founded and envisioned by Dr. Ben Gordon. See, the more and more I look into this, the more and more I start getting really excited about what's going on over here on Nunet and Singularity. That being said, for all you Cardano Kool-Aid sippers, I still have my reservations. I still have my eye on Cardano, and we need to see a massive influx of TVL into Cardano, or we're on a sinking ship. It needs to see a massive influx of TVL going into the next bull run, and its TVL is going up. And so, all I'm saying, if we're not in the billions of TVL, 1 billion, in my opinion, of TVL on Cardano would be a disaster if we start seeing all-time highs in crypto, right? We really need it. I personally think it's going to come, but I'm a bit nervous about it, right? Institutions and venture capitalists and all these like huge VC firms that go in and wreck yield farms, they'll be like, why am I going to go to Cardano? I can go do this on Arbitrum, or I can go over to some shit chain that's highly incentivizing and go build up, go make a bunch more money over there. I don't know. So we'll have to see. We're going to need to see stable coins be successful and get TVL. Right now, the JED's only at like 12 million or something like that. We'll take a look at the joke. It's a freaking joke right now, right? 911's a joke and the JED's a joke. All right. Dr. Kabir, man, they got some doctors. Speaking of doctors, I got my PhD in pimping, hustling, and dope dealing. All right. The goal and the goal and vision of cooperation lies in Singularity.net. I think Singularity.net is going to be a layer 2 sidechain, and Nunet is going to be on Singularity. I think. I have not confirmed. I'm just guessing at this point. Nunet will launch on 2 blockchains, Ethereum and Cardano. Probably just to get funding, or do they plan on being on both, or are they going to also be part of like Mokameda? So many people pronounce that wrong. They say Milkomeda. I don't get it. It's Mokameda, right? Andromeda, Mokameda. Makes sense to me. Anyway, let's see. Compute consumers will be able to compensate for compute power via NTX gateway and Agix yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing around with this. Full Cardano integration and first step towards 2 cross-chain utility with enabling a 1-to-1 conversion from NTX ADA, implementation of the tokenomics, blah, blah, blah. Platform fundamentals. I'll read this later. I'm not going to go through this right now. New device workflow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to read this later. Might have some more report. The goal, blah, blah, an article. Nunet is a platform for democratic, decentralized. Why doesn't this have a clickable? Oh, it does. Not found. I don't think it got the whole thing is the problem. Yeah, it didn't. All right, I'm going to read through this later. AI services. All right. Is that link going to work? Nope. That's part 3. Where's part 1? All right. Man, I got some reading to do, huh? Doctor, let's check out, let's see what kind of experience. Is this a rug pull? All right, fully doxed. I freaking love it. All right, let's see who this guy is. What? Come on. I don't want to sign in. Why can't I look without signing in? All right, let me check this real quick. Probably be all right. Oh, who's that sexy mofo? Yeah, let's see what we got here. He's a doctor, right? AI researcher and software architect, co-founder and CEO. You know what? What's interesting for all you Harmonauts, like I said, I started talking about, and I did retweet it. Follow me at Nostradamus on Twitter. I did retweet the Twitter space for Celestia. Pretty impressive project. I'm pretty hyped and excited on. It's all about building modular blockchains. The guy that ran the Twitter space is like a big bro over at Celestia. He was the co-founder of Harmony One. I didn't even know there was a co-founder of Harmony One, but he left like circa 2019, 2020 because he started learning about modular blockchains, and he thinks that makes a lot more sense to him. And I will say this guy he was smart as hell, man. He was like an electrical engineer and AI and things like that until he started gravitating towards blockchain. So I did retweet that. It was a really good listen to if you want to listen to it. All right, co-founder, Nunet, 3 years and 9 months. So it's been around a while. Before that, he worked for 5 years at Singularity, which is February. So he's still there. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense because Singularity couldn't have been around in like 2015. So I guess he's doing both. Managing partner. Man, this guy's got some shit going on. He lives in Brussels. He's a managing partner of Rhizoma Socio-Technology, advancing the concept of open-ended intelligence. I mean, that's a smart mofo. Let's see. Before that, October, he's a member. Oh, he's just a member of some stuff. Education, Doctor of Philosophy. All right. Master, man, this guy's impressive AF. A Doctor of Philosophy and a Master in Artificial Intelligence. This guy might be the most scary person on the planet. He might know how to build a Terminator. Also, a master at international management. Cum laude in artificial intelligence. Synthetic cognitive development of decentralized self-organization systems. This guy is scary, dude. Let's see. Tom gets bricked up reading. How am I bricked up, bitch? What do you mean I got bricked up? What do you mean I'm bricked up? We got 5 votes. 40% says the bottom's in. What does bricked up mean, bro? You've brought the show to a halt. All right, this guy is really impressive so far. Let's see what else we got. We got Yaberic Johannes, BSc. His LinkedIn's a little whack. He doesn't have a photo of himself. Let's see. Bricked Dick. What are you saying, dude? You millennials, man. I hate you. Shut up, boomer. All right. He's only part-time at Nunet. He's only been there for 6 months. He's a back-end software programmer. What is this guy, 12? Is that why he doesn't have a picture? He lives in Italy. First guy was impressive. This one, he's got a BSc, Bachelor's of Science, I'm assuming. Where did he get his... He worked 3 years and 3 months at ICOG Labs in Ethiopia. He knows Solidity, programmer, education, bachelor's degree of electrical and computer engineering. That's crazy, man. Maybe I should have stuck to my electrical engineering degree. Brick Dick. Oh, you're saying I got hard reading I did get a little hard, if that's what you're saying. I'm not going to deny that. I've never heard that expression. Let's see. Israel Abebe. Yeah, Dagum. He got me a little hard. All right, let's see what we got going on here. How many times have we deep dived and found just garbage teams? Like no experience. Jokes, obvious rug pulls, and then we pulled this guy out, a guy that looks like he could code, like he could take a Tesla robot and ChatGPT and supercharge them and turn them into killing machines for the military. I'm surprised the military hasn't scooped this guy up. All right, research assistant machine learning engineer. I'm a PhD student at Saarland University. Experience, research assistant. What is this guy, an intern or something? What that can? I mean, all right. So high performing computing, research, artificial intelligence. Man, they got some brains over here at Nunet. If we have a little time, we might deep dive into Akash and compare. Singularity, ICOG Labs, so ICOG Labs is related to Singularity. Oh wait, yeah. Applied Machine Learning Developer, Education, African Institute of Mathematical Science, Master's Degree in Machine Learning Intelligence. We need to see like some similar shit over at Akash. You know what I'm saying? This is impressive. The more and more I deep dive this, the more impressed I am. All right, let's check out this guy. BSc in Electrical and Computer Engineering. What is this real quick? Nunet community contribution. All right, that looks like a boring article. I kind of want to go buy some more Nunet right now. Don't you? Doesn't have a picture. He's in my network. Machine learning engineer with a passion for creative data-driven solutions. Yeah, that sounds pretty like buzzwordy for LinkedIn. Then the NTX will be no, I'm not saying that. The next Harmony one is Fraudora, right? No, it's not supposed to be the next Harmony one. Near is everything Harmony One wants to be. It's what Nigel once told us. I believe it was Nigel. All right, software developer, Nunet full-time. So this guy is straight. This ICOG Labs, I think, is just some shit was developed. I mean, this guy's got some experience too. But the main dude right here is a impressive AF. Let's see, where was that stuff? Ben, where are you at, Ben, and the other people? Dr. Ben Gortzel, Dr. Kabir, that's who we just looked at, and Dr. Weaver. Dr. Weaver, oh, 2 more doctors. Man, they got a lot of doctors over there. Let's take so again, I'm really impressed. I'm really freaking impressed. And I'm not YOLOing. But this is I think Radiant, a little bit of Agix, and a little bit of Nunet. You can pick Nunet up pretty cheap. Like I said, I am in their Discord. I am following all their activity. Let's see, another update. Let's see, join us. Last year we built blah, 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 blah. Get your tickets. Well, that ain't happening. I want to know like what's going on with their... They give real updates over here. All right, yeah. I want to know what's going on with their earn drop. I mean, I'm almost kind of tempted to get into that instead of this whole Teddy Swap scam I'm in. Now you now you can sound like the kids when you say this guy's got me. I've never heard that before. if this is I'm assuming this is referring to hard-ons, right? So you got me bricked up. I've never heard that before, right? That's interesting. Is that what all the cool kids are saying these days? I'm still saying lit, and that's lit. That's how much of a boomer I am. That's lit. All right, we're gonna look at Akash real quick. Let's do a little side-by-side comparison. We got a little time. Let's deep dive into this bitch. Sovereign infrastructure that scales. Open source Apache 2.2. New post. You will own your cloud and you will be happy. With Akash, you have the power to own your cloud. I mean, you have that. You can deploy your own cloud infrastructure and you can sell your unused cloud resources to others. Yeah. You can also buy cloud. Yep. All right. Super cloud at your fingertips at a price you choose. Infrastructure is a code. Akash is powered by STL, the simple language that lets you create complex deployments. Kubernetes powered. All right. That's good. Akash runs on Kubernetes, the industry leading container orchestration system. I wonder what NTX has in comparison to that, because Kubernetes is the shit. With this in place, you can rest assured that your applications will be hosted on a secure, reliable platform that has been tested and proven to work. Persistent storage, blah. All right. Dedicated IP leasing. I mean, this is pretty bold. This is basically AWS. A lot of the stuff they're offering. Censorship resistant and unstoppable. Wow. Nunet needs to use some of this stuff on their website. Is it really censorship resistant? No. Deploying application on Akash is open to everyone and is secure and censorship proof. Nobody can stop you from using Akash to build apps that can't be censored. Maybe. Like, no matter what, you can, ISPs or governments can block the IP, right? You still need an IP. So I'm not, like, I want to talk to someone how they could truly censorship resist it. Like, do you go through some kind of portal and the IP's masked or blockchain? And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Pseudonyms and non-attributable. The Akash protocol is designed to protect your identity, providing a high level of privacy and security. That's where I'm interested on the whole security of this. Are you still going to have to run firewalls, or is it secured by the blockchain? Is all data secured by like blockchain and IPsec traffic and things like that, you know, VPNs, or do you still need a firewall? You would still need some kind of gateway, but is all data transferred no, you would just earn NTX. So I got questions about this. Peer-to-peer and private, you and the provider you're using and deploy your applicable communicate directly with external parties. This makes sure your data stays secure and private. So it's because it's peer-to-peer? So you could have peer-to-peer back-end, front-end, but like, is the front-end? I don't know. There's a lot to learn here. That's what makes it exciting. There's a lot for me to learn here in a profession I've already got a pretty good foothold on. Kosh is a layer 1 protocol built using Cosmos SDK, blah, blah, blah. The network can be validated without permission and is secured by the AKT. Let's take a look at what AKT is worth. No, I didn't say Avalanche. Blur. I'm so sick of hearing about Blur. I don't even know what Blur is, but a lot of people are tweeting me about it, tagging me in their little tweets about Blur. They can all go piss up a rope. All right, market cap 107 million. Triple that of Nunet. Fully diluted. Let's see, max supply 388 million. About half of it, a little under half of it's out there. Let's look at the price. AKT. That looks like the Avalanche symbol, doesn't it? Is this the right price? Yeah, I think it is. 54 cents. This could be an interesting play too. Maybe I throw a few shekels at a Kosh. I'm warming up to it. Interoperable with IBC, mainnet 5. Do they have a Discord? What is this cat? That looks a lot like the Avalanche. Or I think. No, maybe not. Avalanche logo. Looks similar. Yeah, it looks similar. Surprised Avalanche hasn't sued them. Token, ecos. Okay, community. I want to see core. Here we go. Product. Man, these are community groups. Blog, docs, team. Introducing our first vice president of engineering, Chandra Darap. I'm sure I said that wrong. Let's see. Posted in team. Let's see. Developers. Let's see. Holds a PhD in computer science from Penn State and a bachelor's degree of mathematics. I mean, she looks like a smart person. Adam Wozni, senior global. We don't care about him. Stephanie Bernstein, finance and operation manager. We don't care about her. I mean, actually, let's take a look. She looks a little young. What's her experience? They don't really talk about it. I was incredibly, oh my goodness. Yeah. This is not what I want to see. I want to see like what her experience is. Let's see, where are we? Akash advisor, creator of the Bash shell. That gave me a little that got me a little bricked up there, Ricky. If you've ever used new Bash, I have. New Finger, new Echo, hell yeah. Finger is old school. A new Emacs, chances you heard of this open. This is impressive right here. This is an old G baller. An early and core contributor to the open source movement. Brian is also renowned for having built the first interactive online banking software for, dude. Let's see. He should be like 90 years old though. Is that an old picture? Co-wrote a New York Times article with former CIA James Woosley. I think I saw this guy in person. Advocating for open source with decades today. He's just an advisor though. That doesn't mean shit, right? You almost said that gave me a little bricks. They got me a little bricked up. It's a little brick right now. I got a little brick right now. Let's see. General manager. No, I want to. Okay. Introducing senior software engineer. Yeah, I want to see. Oh, look at this freaking guy. I'm excited. I could blah. Who cares? Like, what are your creds, bro? Like, no, this is bad. Like, there's like, is it in the docs? Tokens, deployment, providers, nodes, validating, command line. Install a cache. Features. Fractional U AKT is the removal. Whatever. Upgrades. I'm not happy with not getting more about the team. It's got to be out there somewhere, right? Ecosystem. Browse and search projects powered by Akash. Anything over here? Give me a little stiffy. Chihuahua chain. Osmosis? Osmosis is powered by Akash. How does that work? Do they provide their own equipment and connect? I would love to hear more about how this is. Spark. Rewarding. Yeah, I would love to. What does this mean? Are these really running on Akash cloud hardware? Or is this just all bullshit? Because osmosis is no joke. Powered by Akash. What does that mean? Does that mean this is running on Akash cloud computing? Cosmic Validator. Yeah, there's not enough information here. It could be too misleading is the problem. They don't have enough about the team. It's disappointing. White paper. Akash. Crypto. I was way more bricked up over on Nunet. Yeah, I would love to hear more about their team. All right, 7:44 a.m. Enough about Nunet. Actually, do I have any Cardano? I want to buy some Nunet. I don't have a lot of. I'm not using these funds. Let's see what's going on over Cardano. MinSwap up 6%. Man, this thing is banging. MinSwap is bricked up. Now I'm gonna abuse that one, Ricky. You unleashed a beast. I hate how Tap Tools always defaults to 4 hours, and if you change charts, it goes back. But this one, we've been talking about this. I've been yield farming my, you know what, off over on MinSwap, stacking MinSwap in a bull run. MinSwap's going to be worth a lot of money. So I'm yield farming. I'm earning. Let's see what we got going on. Am I in the right wallet? That one. Come over here. We'll close that. We'll come over here. Do a little refresh job. Check on the stock market really quick. NASDAQ now only down 100. Tesla's now green. So looks like things are trying to spark around. What's Bitcoin doing real quick? Bitcoin trying to make a comeback. Oh, shit. I need a button. Why didn't anyone tell me Bitcoin was going to the moon? Ethereum over 1,700. Cardano pushing 41 cents. Holy shit balls, boys and girls. Capo's probably going back to sleep. All right, MinSwap. Let's take a look at my farms. I love waking up in the morning and checking my crops. One of my favorite things to do. Hopefully we get a good enough bull run. So I need a really good bull run so I could cash out and buy a Tesla. Maybe start paying for like a maid. But I need a fat bull run, like a fatty bull run, so I could have like an in-house chef to wake me up and hand me like an espresso and then make me some delicious meals. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like, anyway. Yeah, anyway. Farming some min swap or ADA WMT. I love WMT. I think WMT could be a banger. I'm having a hard time not wanting to buy more WMT. Agix, that is the token of Singularity.net. Yield farming, not earning a lot, but earning some Agix. Earning a lot of min swap. This WMT, I think only have like a couple $100 in this, so this isn't really paying out too big. Let's see, ADA LQ. I have a decent chunk of change over there. It's paying good on the min swap. ADA Meld. I need to change this up. Staked only. All right, Ada Hosky. I have hardly anything in this. It's just a joke. Maybe like $50. I'm sitting there dreaming one day Hosky will be the price of Bitcoin. I own over 1 billion Hosky. Over 1 billion Hosky. Can you imagine when Hosky's 70,000 a coin? All in the world. All right, Ada Pavia. I put a bunch of money into Pavia the last bull run. I'm down big on this. I needed to make a comeback, but I'm yield farming. It's only earning 5%. I don't even know if that's worth it. All right, ADA NTX. I recently dropped a decent chunk into this. This is probably about $1,000 a yield farming right here. Like I said, it pays a good percentage. Singularity pays a crazy percentage. You're earning Agix. You're earning min. You're earning min. You're earning min. The number one DEX on Cardano. If these billions come flooding into Cardano in the next bull run, big fat quotations around that if. What do you think is going to happen to the number one DEX on Cardano? Its token is going to go through the roof. It's a big fat duh. Now, it's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to go over there and plow a bunch of money into yield farming or plow a bunch of money into min swap. But if you know what you're doing, you understand impermanent loss risk, you understand permanent loss risk because one of your tokens goes to zero, and you love to yield farm, there's a lot of freaking opportunity over here. I think Indy's the best opportunity. Anyway, let's get back to the min swap. ADA Pavia, yeah, ADA NTX. I want to buy more NTX. I just don't have any money. Let's see. I mean, I can buy some Cardano and send it over and buy some NTX. Let's look at the chart. Probably not going to buy it right now. It's up a little bit. 76% are bullish. See what I'm saying? It always goes back to 4 hours. Yeah, this is typically when you don't buy a token. I wish I would have. I was looking at this too before this happened. I was looking at it back here. I wish I would have deep dived more and got the FOMO before. But coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? Anyway, this had a huge pop because of their whole earn drop thing. You have to have 10,000 NTX tokens. At the time, I could have bought those for like $300. Now that shit's like $900. But I do have about 10,000 NTX tokens, and I do want to buy some more. So it'll be one of those ones. I'm buying $100 of Cardano DCA every month. Maybe I'll just use that because I got enough Cardano. Wow, you can never have enough of a crypto, right? I have enough Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano, but do I really? Right? So obviously a goal of mine would be to have 1 million Cardano because it's a cool number. And can you imagine when Cardano is the price of Bitcoin? No, but I think Cardano being the price, $10 Cardano is like, if the billions of TVL come flooding in to DeFi, into their stable coins, And these projects like World Mobile Token hit, these projects like Nunet hit, these projects like Singularity hit, Hydra comes out, input endorsers, things like that get more fine-tuned. Hydra is going to be a big one. Governance, Voltaire is going to be a big one. A lot of people over there bitching and moaning about contingent staking, a bunch of crybabies that don't understand how the world works. But anyway, that TVO comes flooding in. Cardano will be a $10 coin. Easy. Like freaking Z. That's a $500 million market cap, fully diluted. And it's years before it's fully diluted. $500 million or something that for blockchain in the next 5 to 10 years, Ethereum's already pushed $500 million, right? Ethereum's going to push into the trillions, 1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 4 trillion. The next come uppers, the Ethereum killers. I don't even know if the Ethereum killer's been invented yet, because all the money's on Ethereum, right? Follow the money. And layer 2s are making big moves over there, right? All you Kool-Aid sippers that think Cardano's going to flip Ethereum, man, lay off the drugs. It's probably not going to happen. You can't cheaper gas fees. Well, dude, give me a break. Cardano's awesome. Cardano's amazing. There will be room in the world for Cardano, but I seriously doubt Cardano flips Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm not going to complain if it does. I have more. Cardano's my biggest bag. Do you think I'm going to complain if I'm wrong? Hell no. I'm going to congratulate you for calling it, for having the balls to call it, though most of them are misguided balls. Anyway, Bitcoin is over 25,000 and you effers didn't say anything? Are you kidding me? You have me waxing on about Cardano? It just dipped below 25, but I saw 2.5, a big 2.5. Come on, baby, we need to break. We need to break this yellow line and hold it. Let's go, baby. Let's see. Do we got to fill it up? Let's fill it up. It's catchy. Rarely do I like the new lingo, but bricked up. Yeah, bricked up's pretty tight. I'm going to be using that for sure. Fill up all my holes. Something deep down in my soul. This is from the Great Farnswoggle Pete Horse Tooth. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We got a situation. Ding, 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 ding. I didn't mean to do that. Shorts, this is for the shorts. Head for cover. Head for cover. If you're short and big, maybe I should go long. Maybe I should go 5x long over on Optimism. Should I? No, you don't go long when it's at a major resistance. Come on, baby. All right, 7:54 a.m. is the stock market turning around. I almost streamed last night because it was a pretty exciting move. Savvy Twitter is going to be filled with art. You know what? Let's check Twitter real quick. NASDAQ now down only 80. It's trying to get a little ignition. Little R. Kelly ignition over there. I did retweet an interesting utility I haven't had a chance to fully explore, but it's some kind of wallet explorer and tools, and they have tax software. It looks like you can get your tax in a CSV. This is for Cardano. So again, @Nostradamus. Who is that sexy? Only 2 people have seen the tweet. Man, I need to build up my following. Is that true? Let's check it on the old profile. 7 people have seen the tweet. No hearts. You guys suck. All right, Gary Gensler. That's steak. This guy's Alexander's been complaining about contingent staking. Just in ChatGPT based Microsoft Bing AI tells it wants to be alive. That's not. We need to get that doctor over on Nunet, man. I'm telling you. AE Saint Cardano, bro. Finally, something close to what I think. If SPO is a business, because of this, whatever. Chicken genius. Going long equities means you're ignoring every single matrix that has a 100% track record or predicting a crash. Don't be stupid money, please. Maybe. You don't deserve the, oh, yeah, here we go. Thank you. This is getting a heart. Tech dev. This is getting a heart. This is getting a retweet. I'll say this once. At Crypto Capo, you don't deserve the hate. I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Just as you didn't deserve the godlike adoration for getting a couple calls right after many right. If you scream exit all markets to 700K people, you can't put NFA in your bio. Wait. Did he do that? If you scream exit all markets, I don't know if that's true. You're not allowed to have an opinion? Is it because he has 700K people? This is the whole fucking, you can't call a penalty flag under 2 minutes argument here. I don't understand the rules. We just changed the rules? All right. Nah, that was a little jab at Ricky there. Live Wyckoff still in play. Give me a fucking break, Crypto Crow. I love me some Crypto Crow, but not with the Wyckoffs. Come on. What's the worst crypto advice you ever heard? Harmony One. Go balls deep in Harmony One. Worst crypto advice I ever got. The Russian. Oh, did I probably didn't retweet it. The Russian. Oh, but I did get. We got to take a look at this. Let's see. Oh wait, it would be here. Look at these fools, man. I don't know if that's supposed to be the Russian army or the Ukrainian army, but that is a scary freaking sight. If you don't know what those are landmines. All right, just in. Oh, yeah, we already read that. Good morning to all the Cardano maxis. I'll give you a good morning. There, Alex. Where's our gem pick? I want a vape update. Are you still vape free, Alex? We haven't heard. I think he's fallen off that wagon because we haven't heard that he's still vape free. Justin Deck Swap Sundays. Who cares? Earth Mobile breaking 25. Yeah, where's Bitcoin? It's over 25,000 again. We need to get above 25,200. All right, I'm running up on that time. I got to go to work. Let's see. I'll tell my grandkids my biggest achievement was counter trading Charlie Munger. He's a bottom signal. I don't know. He's got billions in the bank, doesn't he? And he's got crypto wrong. Yes. Can we do this again? That's gonna get a heart. Anita BTC is not one I've talked about. It's one I got my eye on. It's Bitcoin wrapped Bitcoin. I'm looking towards this launch. I am watching it. I believe it's going to be on both. I think it's on Ergo right now, and it's coming to Cardano. I don't know if they're waiting on the Rosen Bridge or what. Charlie Munger, it's just ridiculous that anyone would buy this stuff. Crypto shit, it's massively stupid. Nothing on earth has done more good to the human race than national currencies. I mean, the guy's 190. Give him a break. Do you really understand someone that grew up that was born in the 1800s is going to understand crypto? I mean, come on, cut the guy some slack. Let him have. It's kind of like, what's his face? The ex-Clipper racist owner, right? Like, you can't. Well, if the dude was born in like the late 1800s, you let an old white man slide for being racist, right? You can't dwell on some guy that is 112 years old and he's racist, right? You just move on and make sure that the new kids aren't racist, right? You're fighting a losing battle, right? He's been racist for 110 years, and you're going to beat him out of it in his last 6 months of life. It's just like Charlie Munger. He was in the stock market before it was even invented. Like he was one of the first people on the planet to buy stocks. Time will make us all bigots. I mean, there's bigot in everyone, right? If you can't admit there's some bigot in you, you're lying. For me, it's not really, I'm not bigot towards a race. I'm just bigot towards certain attitudes. So there's bigots in everyone, right? Gray lines. All right. Lost a great one today. Yeah. Raquel Welch, RIP. Let's see. Mayhem. First, this is a stable coin on Cardano. I don't know much about it. A Knight's Tale. Great freaking movie. If you start watching A Knight's Tale, it's one of those movies you can't stop watching, no matter how many times you see it. 25,000 Bitcoin looks great without all the tourists. Okay. This guy annoys the shit out of me, to be quite honest, but he's got a lot of money. Hotter than expected. Trap permanent bulls. I don't know. I don't feel too trapped. I don't feel too trapped right now. Bitcoin's over 25,000. You don't see me scurrying to jump off the ship, bitch. 25,144. We're pushing. It looks like it's peaked above it. It looks like it's wicked above. We close above this today. It's going to be a big one. All right, just in ChatGPT thinks ADA can reach $30 by 2030. That would make it worth 1.5 trillion fully diluted. Maybe. Right? These numbers and these predictions are ridiculous. Right? We're basing it off valuations as everything right now. Right now, Apple's a $2 to $3 trillion market cap. So it's easy to say something like, oh, I think Tesla's going to be 5-10 trillion in the next 10 years. Well, not if we go into a recession, not if we go into a depression, and not if this shit lasts for 5 to 10 years, right? It all goes out the window. So don't make me talk about what kind of money in to invest, right? I'm just going to stop right now because I'll go on another 15-minute spill. MinSwap up 20% in the last 7 days. Let's freaking go. I keep talking about that. Bank set on fire in Lebanon. Man, some shit's popping off around the planet. They got a concentrated liquidity pool now live on MusliSwap to JED IUSD. Actually, we should check that out. What kind of interest is that shit paying? Can you not search? All right. What the F? And there's only 14K ADA in it. That's why. This thing's paying 57%, which is insane. Freaking sane. But that's because there's only 14K ADA in it. We'll follow back up on this. If people start... Now, this could be good for the TVL. This is what could bring TVL into Cardano. And like I said, it definitely needs TVL when it comes to the stables for sure. We need better fiat on-ramps. The JED's now at 12.5 million. It's up about 1 million. Liquid Finance is up a couple million. MinSwap, 40 million. Indigo broke 20 million this morning. It's at 19.5 right now. So this one continues to go up. All right, that's my time. You've been great. I'd love to hang out longer. I can do this all morning. But anyway, you know how it is. Got to get to that grind. I hope you all have a great day. Great whatever. Love you all.